Okay, we're just going to have a little discussion here about how 2016 has gone, especially around using the computers and using rewindable learning, using video, using a website, doing your work on Google Documents as well. So my first question is, and anyone can answer this question, what experience had you had prior to 2016 with doing your work online? Who'd like to go first? Ashley?
Okay. Prior to 2016, I had quite a bit of experience using the computers for my work, mostly Word documents and Google.
Had you used the Google Documents for your NCA?
No. This year is the first year I started using Google Documents.
Okay, what subjects were you using Google Documents in?
The computer classes.
Okay.
ICT subjects.
Okay. Anyone else want to talk about their experiences prior to this year? Kevin?
Yeah. Prior to 2016, I only used Google Docs and the computers in like maybe 2 or 3 of my classes, but I mostly had I was still writing down my assessments in like booklets or writing notes in my book, but not using the computers to do my assessments on. Yeah.
Kevin, did any of your teachers have websites that you accessed the work online?
No, none of them. They put the work on shared documents on the school system, but they didn't have their own websites.
Okay.
What was, Amber, what was your initial thoughts when you found out this year that all the work was going to be done online?
I was a bit surprised, only because I'm used to doing it in my book. But then when I got used to using it on computer, it was fine.
Can you describe?
I like it better.
Can you describe what you found difficult initially?
Nothing really, because it was actually quite easy to use. Simple. It's not difficult at all for me.
Okay. Saffron, how did you feel when you found out?
I like the idea because I don't really like using out books and then going back into, because it's easier to do it online since teachers are able to do comments and stuff and thing links onto your work and all that. I think it's helpful because I can't do it when you're using books and all that.
Did anyone have any troubles initially and want to do it on pen and piece of paper at the start?
Yeah. I had a bit of difficulty because I'm so used to learning and writing notes in books, and that was the way I had learned for the past 12 years. So switching over from doing the assessment step by step on the websites rather than learning a lot through bookwork and then applying it later was quite a bit of a change, which I had to adapt to.
How long do you think it took you to adapt to that?
Maybe the first term.
So about 3 months.
Yeah.
So I'd like to ask a question around that. So was there a time when you were still doing half, say, online and half bookwork, or did you go totally from bookwork 100% into using online means?
Is that only in PE or in all subjects?
Well, I think the answer for PE is all online, so I'm actually asking if that's okay with the teacher across all subjects.
Well, for math, we already use books because they teach it on the board, so...
Yeah.
Okay, so it depends on the teacher. So, okay, I understand.
So be honest about this. Okay, we don't want you to tell lies. What do you prefer doing your teaching and learning on and your assessments on? Do you prefer to do it online?
Yes.
Would you prefer to do it?
It depends on the subject, because in maths it'll be easier to learn one-on-one, like written and all that, but in biology it's easier online with links and all that.
Ashley?
I like computers for all my subjects.
Okay. Can you explain why?
Because for Google Docs I don't have to save every time, so I can just quit and it's automatically saved. I can also get documents from other places and save it onto one place. Have all my work in one place, all folders and everything, so nothing's ever lost.
Ashley, you've also been away a lot this year.
Yeah.
So do you want to? Okay, so over half of the year.
Over half the year.
So can you explain how doing your work online has helped?
It's helped me when I am at home. When I can get access to a computer, I can jump on Mr. Borland's website and look at his notes, that is tips, and then I can carry on with my assessment, send them an email and ask them to check my work, maybe at like 1 in the morning, and he'll check it and he'll get back to me. And then I can just carry on from what he says.
That's cool. Amber?
Yeah, I just think that sometimes you don't need a computer, like say with travel, because it's like bookwork, you have to fill out the whole book. But yeah, I just think sometimes you don't need a computer when you have like a book and stuff. Yeah, but that's me.
Okay. I still prefer to learn out of a book, simply because like the process of like reading something, like processing it and writing it down, like still helps me learn better than reading off like a website. So I think I'd still prefer to take notes and learn in a book, but to publish my work, like as in do the assessments, the computer's still better because it's easier to edit, it's easier for the teacher to check. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
So can I just ask a question now? Would you go into the website of this class outside of class time?
I do.
Yep.
Every day?
That's if I have to catch up. If I don't need to catch up, then I'm fine.
Or when I'm stuck.
Yeah.
And when you're going there, is it for a particular purpose and you just stick to that purpose, or do you find other things there that you think, oh, I need that as well? Like, what are your reasons for going to the website?
It's mostly just to like remind myself of like what the questions were. It has a lot of sources there that I normally look at and like stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of leads into the next part. I just want to have a discussion around, quite often this year I've been capturing the discussion, the classroom discussion, especially my discussion, and I've been uploading that onto my website. I'll start with you, Ashley. Have you found those pieces of discussion I capture using this robot? Have you found that worthwhile?
Yeah.
And can you explain how?
Well, if you say something once, I can't ask you to say it again. But I can always go back onto the video and just replay and replay. I guess. Is that the question?
Yes, that's good. Kevin?
It also helps a lot with when I ask a question in class and I can get the same answer from the video and like know what I asked. Yeah.
Amber?
Yes, I just think it's really helpful. Like,
Saffron?
Same thing as her. I find it helpful.
Yeah. I pick up good keywords from the videos though for my assessments.
Right.
like especially because when I was away, like every Friday, because I had hospitality, I'd always catch up on your videos. So yeah, very helpful.
That's good.
Are they easy to find on the site?
Yep.
That was unanimous, so can you explain why?
Because it has our levels, level 1 to 3,
Mm-hmm.
and then it has the subjects and the titles of the subjects or our assessments that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
So we just go onto our year level, our topic, and then our assessment, and everything we need is all in there. Pretty much.
Would you say that the opportunity in physical education has helped you with your achievement or your success in physical education this year?
Yep.
And how?
Because like because I was away every Friday, without those websites, I'd have to keep asking sir, and yeah, so it was just pretty helpful that way, having those sites.
Is the video, you talked about being away and how the video's helping you when you're not there. Is there times in class when you're just not in the mood to listen and you may go back to the video later?
Yes.
Yes? Explain that.
Okay, well, sometimes I come into school a bit grumpy, tired, and I just don't want to learn. So I just think, oh, he's got this website, I can always go back onto that after school. And then I just sit there and relax the whole period, and then do my homework and that, then I go home. We're using the websites, Mr. Borden's websites.
Can you just explain, because I like this, you obviously do a lot of work at home. Why do you prefer, do you think, to do your work at home?
It's comfier. I work faster at home and better. I don't know, I can learn a lot better at home when I'm in my own environment. In a better, comfier place where no one's around me so I can annoy me. I'm not saying my class annoys me, but...
Anyone else? Does anyone else prefer working at home?
No. Too many distractions at home, and school is like a pure learning environment. So I learn a lot better at school. I barely do homework. So.
I don't mind any. If I have to do work at home because I need to catch up, then I'll just do it at home. I just force myself to do it.
Right. Is there any other things that we want to cover here? Would you have a message to maybe other teachers? Do you think that is there anything that would you like other teachers to be videoing?
Yeah.
Maybe using the website.
Using a website?
Maybe.
I think they should video.
Are there other teachers that are doing that for you this year?
Not videoing, but websites.
Right, so there are some websites.
Okay. Thanks, guys. We'll just stop recording there. Do that.